Camels are not just animals, they are true travelers of sandy seas, ships without water in endless expanses. These majestic creatures belong to the order of even-toed ungulates, the family of camelids, and the genus Camelus. However, their name in Russian conceals a mystery, intertwined with foggy legends and historical misconceptions. One version of the origin of the word camel takes us back to the Gothic language, where these mighty animals were known as ulbandus. Paradoxically, this name did not refer to camels, but to elephants. The confusion may have arisen because the discoverers had never seen either elephants or camels. Over time, the word ulbandus evolved into verbaljud due to Slavic influence. Another fascinating version links the name to the Kalmyk term byurgia. This short but powerful sound has also become a symbol of endless sandy expanses and resilience to the challenges of the steppe. Regardless of which explanation you prefer, one thing is clear: camels are not just animals, they are symbols of survival and travel in the most extreme conditions. Historically, camels spread across Central Asia, populating the Gobi and Taklamakan deserts, and also inhabited the vast expanses of Mongolia and China. Their range extended to the mighty Yellow River in the east and bordered Central Asia and Kazakhstan in the west. There are two types of camels, one-humped and Bactrian camels. Today, one-humped camels are mainly domesticated, though occasionally you may encounter feral individuals known as dromedaries, from the Greek for running, or Arabians, indicating domestication by the inhabitants of Arabia. They have elongated heads with prominent foreheads and large lips, well-developed cheeks, and strong, muscular necks. Although one-humped camels do not tolerate cold well, their fur serves not to retain heat but to prevent moisture loss. Their body temperature decreases in cold weather but gradually rises in the sun. Their fur can range from sandy to dark brown, reddish-gray, or white. Two-humped camels, or Bactrians, are the largest representatives of their genus. They are valued for their strength and ability to adapt to various climatic conditions. Bactrians appear more massive than one-humped camels, reaching a length of about 3.5 meters and a height at the withers of at least 2 meters. Adults weigh at least 500 kilograms, with males reaching up to 800 kilograms. Bactrian camels can withstand temperatures as low as -40 degrees, thanks to their thick fur and developed undercoat. Their color can vary from brown sand to dark or light, including reddish shades. Since ancient times, the inhabitants of regions like Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan have developed a unique art of crossing different species of camels. This process, known as interspecific hybridization, has resulted in remarkable creatures that play an important role in these countries' lives. The NR is a first-generation hybrid created by Kazakh camel breeders. NR Maya milk can exceed 2,000 liters per year, surpassing even that of dromedaries and Bactrians. The Inner is another first-generation hybrid obtained by the Turkmen method. The Kurd is a group of second-generation hybrids, and the Kama is an exotic hybrid of a camel and a llama. This extraordinary creature has no hump but has fluffy, soft fur and strong limbs. The Kama, with its long ears and tail, can carry loads of up to 30 kilograms and is an invaluable assistant in the desert expanses. These hybrids are a true treasure for local farms and culture, reflecting the centuries-old wisdom and ingenuity of the inhabitants of desert regions. Camels have long, shaggy eyelashes to protect their eyes from sand, and their nostrils can close tightly to keep out dust. They have excellent vision, able to spot a person from a kilometer away and a moving car from 5 kilometers. Camels can detect greenery up to 50 kilometers away and head towards thunderclouds in hopes of rain. Special calluses on their chest, wrists, elbow joints, and knees allow camels to rest on hot soil heated up to 70 degrees Celsius. Their thick fur insulates them from the sun and low temperatures, while their wide feet provide stability on sand and rocks. Camels lose very little fluid through natural waste, and even moisture from breathing is captured and recycled in a special fold that returns it to the oral cavity. This adaptation helps them survive without water, allowing them to lose up to 40% of their body weight without harm. Their humps store fat reserves, which not only provide energy in harsh conditions but also help protect them from the sun's rays and provide warmth. Camels can even swim, using a forward-leaning motion, wild camels, although they prefer a sedentary lifestyle, move in search of water and often stay in familiar areas. They feel most comfortable in small herds led by an experienced male. During sunny days, they are active, and at night, they rest. They can forego sleep to spend the night leisurely. In poor weather conditions, camels remain inactive, waiting for better conditions. During hot weather, they move against the wind to help cool themselves and spend the hottest parts of the day in the shade of bushes or near ravines. They are cautious, especially around humans, and are not known for being particularly friendly. When threatened, camels can sprint up to 60 kilometers per hour and can run for several days until their energy reserves are depleted. However, despite their endurance and size, they are not always able to avoid danger, partly due to a lack of intelligence. Domesticated camels released into the wild can adapt quickly, but winter can pose a challenge due to unfamiliar snow and difficulty finding food. Camels are champions at adapting to extreme conditions. They can digest coarse and nutritious plants, including thorns, hedgehog weed, and bitter wormwood. In winter, they may feed on frozen reeds or even dead animals, consuming skin and bones when other food sources are scarce. Their resilience is remarkable. Thanks to moisture from succulent plants, camels can go up to 10 days without water. When they find water, they drink large quantities, even tolerating salty water. Their ability to survive on such minimal resources makes them perfectly suited for desert life. Overfeeding can be more dangerous for camels than starvation, as they can gain weight in the fall but struggle in winter due to the inability to dig through snow for food. Their three-chambered stomachs make them expert digesters, allowing them to regurgitate and re-chew their food. In favorable conditions, camels can live around 40 years, particularly domesticated ones, though wild camels can also reach this age, with some individuals living up to 50 years. Modern camels are fortunate to be free from predators such as tigers, which in the past frequently preyed on both wild and domesticated camels. This was particularly true around Lake Loch Ness, but after irrigation projects began, tigers disappeared from the area. Despite their large size, Bactrian camels were particularly vulnerable, especially when caught in the quagmires of salt marshes. Tigers also frequently attacked domesticated camels, leading people to actively hunt these predators, especially in regions where camels were raised. Wolves remain a dangerous natural enemy of camels, regularly reducing their numbers, affecting both wild and domesticated individuals. Camels, prone to panic, are unable to defend themselves when attacked by wolves, often only managing to scream and attempt to spit. Additionally, crows can worsen injuries by exposing camels to further danger. Camel spitting is a form of threatening behavior that occurs during conflicts, usually between males. This display of strength allows males to resolve disputes without serious injury. After domestication, camels began using this behavior in interactions with humans, particularly strangers who may seem threatening or irritating. When enraged, camels can spit their cud quite accurately. This spit is not saliva but rather the foul-smelling contents of their stomach. It is well known that many armies around the world have used camels in military operations. For instance, in the city of Aktubinsk, there is a military monument honoring, among others, the camels Mashka and Mishka, who served in the 902nd Infantry Regiment during World War II, carrying a gun that was among the first to fire a salvo at the Reich Chancellery building. The breeding season for dromedary camels occurs in the winter months, coinciding with the rainy season. Bactrian camels also mate in winter, but a little later than dromedaries. During mating, males become particularly aggressive, displaying aggression through posturing, roaring, and muttering, as well as attacking other males in an attempt to mate. Many of them foam at the mouth. Fights between rutting males can be extremely brutal, sometimes ending in the death of one of the combatants. Before mating, both sexes wet their feet and smear their bodies with urine, while males mark their territory with secretions from the occipital glands. After mating, the female kneels in front of the male, who then goes in search of the next female. For dromedary camels, pregnancy lasts 13 months, while for Bactrian camels, it lasts 14 months. Births occur while standing, and usually, only one baby is born. Newborn Bactrian camels weigh about 45 kilograms, whereas dromedaries can weigh nearly 100 kilograms. Camel calves can walk just 2 hours after birth. Lactation lasts about a year and a half, but exclusive milk feeding continues for about 6 months. Camels demonstrate strong parental care, and the young remain under the mother's protection until they reach sexual maturity. Camel milk is highly valued in Asian countries. It has a fat content of around 6%, is slightly sweet, and is rich in vitamins and minerals. One camel can produce over 1,000 liters of milk per year, depending on the breed. Without camels, humans would find it nearly impossible to traverse deserts. These animals, rightly called ships of the desert, are uniquely capable of surviving in such harsh conditions. For many people in Asia and Africa, camels are an integral part of life, making existence in these regions possible. Thank you for joining us on this exciting journey into the world of camels. We hope you've learned many interesting and informative facts about these amazing creatures. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos, and give this release a thumbs up. Remember to take care of nature, and we'll see you soon.